Hi Aries, this is Jess with your March 2020 general reading. Hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Pisces, Aries, I meant to say Aries, this is Aries reading. The truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you, God, right? Well, someone doesn't want to do that. Communication will be a struggle. The truth will be a struggle. And overcoming some problems, issues, and getting on the same page with people will be a bit of a strain and a challenge. You may already be faced with that. People are not very friendly. There is a sense of every man out for himself. But you guys are looking ahead. You do have worry. You do have stresses. You may have gotten the no from a job. You may even have been laid off, furloughed, just outright fired, and you're looking ahead. Yes, you do stress and you do worry all to yourself. You think there's a lot of thoughts going through your head, and be careful with that, because that stress, that kind of way of stressing can make you look old. And because I feel like you feel that things are going to be okay. All you need to do is this. That's how you feel like, yes, I'm stressing about it and things didn't work out the way I wanted it to, or it's not working out, or I can't get someone to see it my way or to compromise with me and work with me. But I know I can always do what I know to do, which is focus on myself and move forward. And some of you may be thinking about making a move, a physical move for business, especially if you have international business. That's a lot of stress and worry, because you're not getting your packages, you're not getting communication with these people. There's just a lot of stress and worry. But some of you may be trying to just start doing what you would do internationally. Try to work with what you have. So if you have material, if you have a way to do it here, it may be a little bit more costly. But you're going to find a way through, is what it looks like to me, Aries. You're okay financially, for those of you who I'm reading and picking up from. And it looks like a lot of you are doing, it's the Aries way. Like they said, it's the American way. It's the Aries way. So you're just going to do you and keep doing that. Despite no communication, despite not getting your needs met, or someone not working with you, not being treated maybe fairly or kindly, or not being treated kind. Whatever the issue is, not having that person, whatever the issue is, you're still going to just keep moving forward and doing what you do. I mean, we're in Aries season. Happy birthday. Home life looks pretty good, or so you feel like at first. It's that type of thing where it was just all good a day ago. But now you're a little bit stressed out. You may be looking and feeling a little bit more apprehensive. You may be questioning your own confidence. Not really able to reassure yourself, because there is some kind of a loss. And through this loss, there's confusion. There's this wonderment of what the hell is going to happen. Now, if that's not you, and you have people in your life, and I want to say adults, so it could be children as well, like teenage or adult children. Someone's okay in the home. They're okay. They still have their job. They're okay, while the other person is stressing. And so there's that, having to deal with somebody else's issues that aren't able to emotionally discipline. Or this could just be you, and you start off the week as if everything is great, and somehow down the line, it just kind of starts falling apart. And when I say falling apart, it's like you get in your feelings. You're very emotional and you're not really sure. So be very careful. I say prepare. If you have things, and just prepare yourself, prepare your home, prepare your fridge, just prepare, because you don't know, like something can kind of throw you off and like, what now? What do I do now? That type of thing. Let me see. It's going to be okay though. I do feel like whatever the situation is, if there's any type of losses, like I'm mentioning, you're going to get to a point, possibly in Taurus season, where you say, okay, I'm just going to start over. What can I do? And there will be increase in finance over time is what it looks like to me. Aries, career, job could be very unstable right now. That doesn't make you happy. I just get a lot of in your feelings. But it's because of things around you happening out of your control, and that leaves you with whatever you're left with to handle and deal with that as best you can. And you will. You actually will. Aries men, I feel, are going to kind of learn a huge lesson from all of this, because you guys will be approaching whatever this issue is with your career, with your business, as a life lesson. Okay. Well, I feel Aries women has a little bit more in the arsenal, excuse me. And I feel that there's going to be like some of you may in these trying times, some of you may find a way to make more money, or because of the decisions that you've made, it doesn't really affect you. Does that make sense? Or things just start moving forward, and I'm not going to say, oh, everything is just back to normal. No, but there's something that you may get a call, you may get some good news, and it's like, okay, well, not all is lost, that type of thing. Energy looks good. You will feel very strong. You will feel on top of your game. I do see celebration possibly for your birthday, or making plans for that. And not allowing fear or any of those things. And as I mentioned earlier with money, and by the way, your money looks pretty good, to stop you from whatever this is. And that is either having one or two friends. I see like people, close people around you. I don't see really long traveling or anything, but just people around you being present in your life and still trying to have a good time. Some of you, congratulations, you're pregnant, or you will be. This is one of those new years where it's like, oh, I'm going to get, you don't realize you're going to get pregnant, or you may be pregnant, or someone in your life is pregnant. So it's going to be something, I get intimate. It's going to be intimate. It's not going to be too much going on, but you're still going to have a good time. And some of you are very protective, overprotective of your mother, or the females in your life. If you're an Aries man, you're the protector. You're the guard. I can't say this word for some reason. You're guarding over everyone, your home. You're really particular about everything that's going on, particularly when it comes to the females. Now let's get into love. Single Aries. Well, you may just very well maybe going through another karmic cycle if you're entertaining people. Okay. Even if you're an Aries man, you will find that women right now, if you're single and just kind of like getting to know people and being more social, they're as aggressive and masculine as you are. And they could look as very feminine, but there's something about their energy which is very masculine and aggressive, non-emotional, even being emotionally manipulating. This can go for women as well. But I just feel like, going back to what I said earlier, it is a dog-eat-dog world. Everyone's out for themselves, and there's a lot of agitation. But I feel that some of you have to be careful if you're getting to know someone, because someone could be secretly married or in a secret committed relationship. And it's almost like life kind of stops. You may have just recently found that out. And it's something about a love that you probably was getting to know, like someone that you liked and you was thinking it would be a possibility. It just all stopped. And you realize in that moment, oh, well, damn it, I guess you are married. I guess you do live with someone. I guess, I guess it's not what I thought it was. So kind of realizing in a big way that something isn't what you thought it was. Single Pisces, that is pretty much on the forefront. I feel like you are in your feelings to some extent. You probably really like this person, but you're going to move forward. I mean, what else can you do, right? You're going to move forward. If you put yourself out there, which obviously that's a big if under the circumstances we're in now, I don't see a lot of going out physically. This could be more digital, but at the same time, you Pisces singles, I feel like you're more focused on your finances and maybe thinking about a past love where there's no communication. You can't rectify the situation, and there really isn't a coming back together. And it's something that you may want, but it's like it can't happen. I don't know why I keep feeling like I'm speaking to Pisces. I know I'm talking to Aries. So some of you are Pisces, is very significant in your life. And it's that wanting versus, your fantasy versus your reality is what it looks like to me. I'm sorry, I meant to say Aries. So if I keep saying Pisces, this reading is for Aries. it's just probably pulling a lot of the energies that we've just come out of with Pisces. Pisces season was a doozy. Couple Aries. Well, you're not out of the woods at all with this person. Yes, there was a fight. People are not telling the truth. They're not, either there's no expression of the truth or no one's really talking about the problem. And since nobody's talking about the problem isn't really being worked on. And love, for some of you Aries, the love is not the way it used to be. And, if you are with someone for a very long time, okay, and I mean many, many years, love has ebb and flow. You're going to fall in and out of you're going to fall in and out of love with that person throughout your relationship. So for some of you, it's an out of love right now. Excuse me. And there may be a lot of stress and worry and anxiety because of it. You may not feel the same way. They may not feel the same way. And there's these thoughts and feeling like you're two ships passing in the night. You have other plans and obligations and things that you want to do with your life. And you may be dealing with someone who's a complete workhorse and money is the biggest focus on their mind. They are also thinking about whether or not this relationship is worth investing in. Should they put any more time in? There's always another option out there should they choose it. And there's a sense of feeling as though the independence that the two of you, your own individual selves as independent individual people, seems to play and show up more. Could it be that we're better off as friends than lovers, as mates, as, possible a marriage couple? And there's a sense of really taking a full look at who you're dealing with and are you truly happy and is the love here? Could it be a third party? Could it be interference? Could it be work? It's other things taking consideration. And for some of you Aries, you're looking and saying, if you took a break from this person and you guys are trying to work things out, I became a better person. Or I realized in my solitude, I was a little bit at peace. It's not so much that, my money was more and there was a peace. And this is for my Aries who has been in a relationship with someone, took a break, or now you're in a higher commitment with them and things may not be feeling like it's all working out. Whether you're trying to work on it again or we're living together and I'm used to being independent. Whatever this is, someone just does not love the Aries the way they used to, or vice versa. It can go vice versa. But there's still some form of love here. I feel Pisces has done a number. There has been an admission or some news that has made someone very satisfied. So it could be you told someone something or they told you or will be. That's going to make someone very happy. But it's almost like one person is happy and the other person wishes that they had kept that secret or kept it to themselves, because whatever this reveal is only going to put more pressure on someone. So someone may say, I'm pregnant. It's like, oh, we're pregnant, really? And now somebody's like, how the hell are we going to be able to afford a baby? But they're not going to say that. They're just going to deal with the pressure that whatever this good news or whatever this admission has brought upon them. Does that make sense? So married, let's get married. Let's move in together. Let's do something. It's like, yeah, okay, but that's going to be a burden for someone, and they're not really going to tell anyone that was a burden. So I do see, for some of you Aries, you're wanting to work this out and you're willing to fight and do whatever it takes to get to that place where things are better than what it was, okay, or what it is currently, okay. You're willing to do the work, you're willing to fight, you're willing to put in the energy. And where at first some of you may have been struggling with the reality of what this is and what it could be, you're getting more and more less fearful of what it could be. You're actually more embracing it and you're actually fighting for it. So some of you are where you may have felt like, I don't know if I want it, or I don't want it, or there's so much things for me to consider now. And it, in trying times, these things do come about, that when you're going through crises, people start to see a different value in in life and people and relationships. And for some of you, it's that, like, you know, we shouldn't be so focused on material. You know, love is important. This is important. That's important. So there is going to be a turnaround. It's like a 180 for some of you Aries, and how you show up, how you approach, and how you feel about connection, particularly with your person, after having struggled a bit with, I feel, your own identity, your own independence, if you will. Now, in the extended, we're going to look at this person completely. How do they feel? What do they want with you? What are they challenged by? What secrets are they keeping? What do they want to tell you deep down inside if they could? And we're going to look at how does this work? And now, how's things working? But how's it all going to end between the two of you? How's this going to work out? Will it work out? We're going to also look at you as well. We're looking at Aries singles and see what's coming up for your love life months down the line. And we're going to do Aries to Pisces. How do they feel? So if you're interested in that, click that link in the description box below. It also describes everything that we focus on. It is pretty lengthy reading. So if you're interested in that, click that link below. If you want something personal, click the link to my website. You can set something up for yourself. If you'd like to share, please do so in the comment section below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aries.